Hello, welcome or welcome back to Truthseekerstea. My name is Kate and I'm thankful to have you here for today's pick a card reading. We're going to be looking at how you think your person is feeling about you versus how they're actually feeling about you. The energy check-in will essentially be the left side, which will be how you think your person is feeling. That should line up. That should be a good idea or a good sign that you picked the right pile. There will be an extended reading for each pile. If you guys do really feel like it resonates and you want to go deeper, I'll have that link down below. We'll be picking the topic as we go along, whatever comes through. So there are 3 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have the Neoteric Feminine Tarot with this tourmalinated quartz. For pile number 2, we have the You Are Magic Tarot with this black tourmaline. I think this might actually be black obsidian. Sorry, black obsidian point. I think I just got tourmaline with tourmalinated from the pile number 1. But anyways, for pile number 3, we have the Lucid Minds Tarot with this clear quartz point. So go ahead and take whatever time you need to figure out what pile you're feeling drawn to. Again, I would just make sure that the left part of the reading does resonate with you, the part that's supposed to be your point of view of how they feel. I will have the timestamps linked down below, the extended readings. I'll have these decks listed in case you guys are interested in any other information about me. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Neoteric Feminine Tarot and it's called tourmalinated, okay, I can't say this, tourmalinated quartz point, then this is going to be a reading. So we're going to be looking at how you think your person is feeling about you versus how they're actually feeling about you. So the left side here should be a pretty good energy check-in. I would just be making sure that the way I'm describing how you think they feel is actually how you think they feel. And if it doesn't resonate, I would just check out another pile. Please don't force anything to fit. If something just creates a lot more confusion for you, it's probably not your pile or not your message. There will be an extended reading. I will be figuring out the topic as we go based on what comes through and what seems most helpful. So if you do really feel like it resonates and you want to check that out, I'll have it linked in the description box. Okay. How is pile number 1 thinking that their person is feeling toward them in the connection? How do they think that? Okay. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. With the 2 of Wands in reverse. So the first thing that's coming through is, I just want to make sure we're in a good position. I feel that you think that this person maybe is feeling, well, there's 2 messages coming through. Like this person feels like they don't want to take a chance. You think they feel like they don't want to leave a comfort zone and make a decision to maybe move the connection forward. Like they're holding back from doing that. And for some of you, it could be because they're really focused on their material assets or like building their confidence up in relation to their finances. You might think that this person is financially insecure in some way. Or it could be someone who is just very like very stubborn or slow moving. Someone that's very like it's almost giving, you know, when that card always comes through in like the Hidden Truth Oracle that's like, I have too much to lose. Like it's someone who doesn't like taking risks because they don't want to risk their stability in any way. So I'm getting one of those. But it could just simply be someone who wants to feel more confident in themselves on a financial level before they move forward. But it could be taken to an extreme where someone already has a lot and it's kind of coming from a place of like a root chakra issue. I am sensing a root chakra problem that, well, this is like what you think they feel. So anyways, you feel like this person's holding back for the reasons I mentioned. What else is pile number 1? Okay. We have the 9 of Wands. We We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you might feel like this person is feeling defensive towards you right now, or even a little bit, hang on, I'm going to get a sip of water. This person could be, it's giving like a root chakra problem where you almost like don't feel stable within yourself. And that can lead to almost feelings of like suspicion, or just feeling almost like you're under attack, or like your security is under threat. And so you might feel like this person is feeling like they're almost like putting up a wall towards you, or they don't like want your judgment, or they may feel like you have a motive to like provoke them in some way, like not in a negative way, but it's more in this person's head. You feel it's like, I feel like you could be just saying the most normal thing to them, or like you might just be sort of speaking in a real, like you could be in the Queen of Swords upright where you're just speaking in a very upfront way, like where maybe you want to speak about like the truth to this person, or you want to kind of get real about things, but you feel like this person's maybe defensive towards that and like is avoiding your discernment or your judgment in a way. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles at the back of the deck, like you do feel like this person is focused on like self-improvement in some way as well. What else for pile number 1? How do they think their person is feeling towards them? Read the Three of Pentacles. How else does pile number 1's person think that they're feeling? We have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Cups here in the reverse. The King of Wands in reverse at the back of the deck. Okay, I am seeing here that another interpretation of the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords could be that your person may be feeling like you are defensive towards them. Like they may be feeling like they're almost hiding in a sense, or like they're like not trying to take any risks in a way. Like I feel like you also though feel like that this person has felt or does feel a strong initial spark towards you, and that there is this attraction. At the very least, there's a strong attraction between the two of you. But I am also seeing here with the Ace of or with the Two of Wands in reverse that you feel like this person is having a hard time moving it past past that stage where we're going to actually like make a plan to move the attraction forward. Again, with the Five of Pentacles, you could be feeling overall like this person is feeling like they're in a little bit of a scarcity mindset or a state of lack. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups in reverse, there's a feeling of what I'm picking up from this one in this situation is almost like self-sabotage, or feeling like you aren't prepared to receive a wish fulfillment, or like you aren't deserving yet of your happiness. Another thing could be that you may feel like this person doesn't feel good about themselves and where they're at right now. Because the Nine of Cups upright is an energy of like confidence and feeling really good as an individual where you're at. And like a lot of times we can look at it as like a wish fulfillment, but it's not always in a relationship context. Like it can be in a context of feeling like your life is just really great. And like the way I would compare it to is like, it's almost like after a journey of maybe people doubting you and, you know, you putting in like hard work or struggle, you get to this place where you kind of prove your haters wrong, you know, or like, it's kind of like, look at me now, like Chris Brown. It's kind of like that confident energy of just feeling really good about your position and like what you've achieved for yourself. I feel like you feel like this person isn't in that energy. Yeah, and so I also feel that you may feel like this person is, again, like isolating themselves from you, or that the Three of Pentacles is here, but I'm just feeling like with the Five of Wands, I feel like when it comes to you, it's almost like they aren't accepting help from you, or yeah, like I just feel like this person has a sense of pride to them. Like you feel like there's a sense of pride maybe in this person wanting to be like with the King of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like there's a blockage in energy around with the King of Wands in reverse. I would say this could go one of two ways, because one of the versions of this is someone who is feeling insecure and like they're lacking vision or capability to see their wish fulfillment into fruition. And they may be like afraid. They may be, you know, there's a sense of embarrassment or shame or something, or like around maybe their sense of, oh, I'm getting a message. That makes more sense now. But with the 9 of Wands, I feel like you may be someone who's very resilient and strong and like faces a lot of things. And like maybe you've done things like without the help of other people. This could be someone who doesn't feel confident in an individual sense when it comes to achieving their goals. Like they might feel like they like need help from other people, or like that they really rely on the community in some way for their self-esteem. Like they may feel like they don't, when the idea of standing on their own 2 feet and having to find success without support, they almost feel like they can't do it. And so there's almost this energy of, I don't know, them doubting their ability to see this through, or maybe almost just feeling like they're like hiding behind a front. I'm getting an energy of like where you're more confident because like when you have all your friends around you, and like this is more to say, like this is, I'm not saying that this is your situation, but it's almost like a feeling of, let me think of it. It's like you're not so tough now, or like when there's situations in movies where someone had been fronting really confidently and strong, but it was because they had someone else like protect them, or someone else to, you know, associate with, like they felt strong. And then it's like the moment where, and then they may have like mistreated other people in that state, and or been overly confident in that state. But then it's like when it comes to a more challenging situation where they have to stand on their own, like in the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, it's like when it comes to standing on their own independence without the support of others, they don't actually feel as confident moving forward. So I feel like that's how you view this person and like how they feel. So hopefully that resonates, or that gives you like some idea. And it's like they may be very good at the beginning stages of things, but it's like maybe when the going gets tough, it's like they don't want to face up to some kind of scrutiny, or like, I don't know, they could be the kind of person that doesn't want to have to do what it takes. They want success, but they don't really want to go about it individually. Like because that would require them to like to suffer, and like on some levels. And like when you're left out in the cold, you gain resilience though. Like when you go through losses, you gain resilience, and you get stronger from that. Yeah, okay, let's get a couple oracle cards. How does pile number 1 think that their person is feeling? Yeah, it's like, and the 2 of Wands is also about stepping out of your comfort zone and like taking a risk. But it's like ultimately the calling of like your passion. This person feels like you feel like they want to stay in like a comfort zone potentially. How does pile number 1 think their person's feeling? Okay, yeah, we have caution. We have sweetness. Again, I was getting that this person is maybe feeling cautious toward you, or like because they're in that energy of like being a fearful, like a risk, or maybe they're even questioning, like if this is someone who's like you almost think is like a little bit paranoid or something, like you might be feeling like they might be seeing your offers of help in like this cautious light. For others, you might feel that they feel that you are being cautious towards them. Yeah, we have determination here in reverse, and then frustration. Yeah, definitely. Because that's exactly what I was picking up on, is like the determination. It's like this person, they're they're frustrated because they're a little bit scared. You almost view this person as like a little bit of being in like a coward like energy, where it's like there's an energy of maybe they are really great when everything is sweet and nice, but if something pushes them out of their comfort zone or requires them to move through frustration to get to the destination, that's where you feel like this person maybe doesn't cope super well. And so maybe that could have been the situation, or like, it's just almost like when it comes down to standing on business, you feel like this person like doesn't stand on business really. Okay, let me see. I might have to move this over. There's this energy of almost like being used to people being easy on them, or like they might have a lot of like yes men around them, or people that don't challenge them. Like maybe this person isn't used to being challenged, and so like when it happens, they're like, oh my gosh, like they almost, there's this energy here of like a lack of understanding around that sometimes what's challenging and difficult or maybe like hard to hear doesn't mean it's bad, right? And everything that's sweet and looks really nice isn't always good. Like there's a need to kind of understand that reality. And it's like the same energy of like good things are worth like working hard for. It's like, but yes, it's going to be struggle. It's going to be difficult. It's the same principle of like when in life, everything that, or like just, this is not like a true statement. It's just like how I always like laugh in life, that everything that is like very enjoyable, like kind of gives instant gratification, usually isn't really good for you. Like for example, sweetness of like desserts and like cake and stuff. It's like, yeah, it tastes good, but it does end up having, like, obviously it's fine in moderation, but it can end up having negative effects on you. And so maybe this person, there's almost like this like sort of privilege energy coming through of like not understanding that they should actually have caution towards certain things that have this sweet energy. And just because something isn't sweet doesn't mean it isn't good for you. It doesn't mean it isn't healthy or helpful in some way. You may feel like this person is like aversive to like struggle in a way. Okay. How does pile number one's person actually feel towards pile number one? You might even feel like this person like doesn't feel like they deserve you right now, or like you might feel like they feel that you might be defensive towards them. Maybe they've left you out in the cold and there's like a sense of feeling ashamed about that, or like I feel like there's the energy of this person not having lived up to, like with this Nine of Cups as well, like not really living up to like making you happy even in a way that maybe you expected or was promised. And it's kind of this energy of maybe leaving you out in the cold because they don't want to face that. They don't want to face the repercussions of their actions. And they may also not be wanting to go through like an ego death. Like there could be a part of them that doesn't want to see all this about themselves. So, they might be triggered by, this is also how you think they feel. Like you think that they might be feeling like triggered by you, like they need to stay away. Because it's like you challenge them. Okay, so how does pile number one's person actually feel? All right, with the Four of Swords. With the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, and also something I'm getting is that you might also be viewing this person as like chasing certain highs right now, or sort of chasing that beginning phase, and like maybe being in a pattern of doing this. Like you might feel like this person's like in a pattern of it, and you might feel like right now they are almost just like sticking to their comfort zone, sticking to people that like they know support them, and kind of chasing like, you know, excitement from that, and sort of ignoring the situation with you. And I'm just saying that because the truth is that this person actually is taking time to decompress right now. They actually feel very burnt out, or like they don't have a lot of energy. And I think they're realizing that they've been in need of some alone time or some time to recuperate, to actually figure out what they want or like what they think in the situation. I feel like they're taking time to reflect, and taking some time away from actually outside noise, maybe away from some of the excitement, because there's a feeling of running on empty and needing to recuperate. How is pile number one's person honestly feeling? We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and so I am seeing here with the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like your person, I think you're correct in the fact that they don't feel like they're secure within themselves, or they don't feel like they are moving in a place that is from a solid foundation. I think this person is recognizing maybe that they need to slow down a little bit, and this person feels the need to like play things safe right now. Slow down, not jump to any conclusions. This person is trying to not jump to any conclusions right now. They're trying to slow things down. Like, that's the biggest way I could describe it, just to regain a sense of stability, like at the bare minimum. So actually what I'm realizing here is like your perception, well, we'll get more into it, but I do want to say like your perception could be that there's like that this person is being more egotistical, or like that they're this person maybe has been in an intense survival mode for a while. And I feel like they're actually slowing down right now, because there's an energy here of this person is actually not in a position to push or to be strong, and it's because they're below that threshold. So it's like, imagine that there's like a threshold, there's like a bare minimum level of energy and stability you need in order to take on challenges. And if you try to push it without having that bare minimum, you are going to actually fail. And like, it's not a personal deficit I'm seeing from this person, that they are not moving forward right now. It really comes down to this person actually needing to get a baseline level. The hierarchy of needs are here, like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like, before we can focus on relationships, we have to make sure we are secure. You know, we have to make sure all of our needs are met. Like, we have to make sure we're eating, and the bare minimum things. I feel like this person is like at a rock bottom where like they have to focus on the basics right now. And I don't think this person, I just don't think this person wants to take any sudden action towards you right now before they have rejuvenated. Can we clarify the Four of Swords? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this person could be taking a break from any new information right now. I think this person is a little bit shutting the energy of the connection out. But it feels like it's coming from a survival need. Like, it reminds me of when I just need to turn my phone off, or like go on do not disturb, turn my phone off for a while, avoid social media. Like, I just can't deal with like any new information right now. Like, I need to just spend some time settling my mind even, and just dealing with the energy that I already have. Like, I can't take on more information. So I feel like if this person has not been very communicative, there is this feeling of, and again, there is this feeling of them being in that survival mode of, I can't take on any new information, and it's not you, it's me. It's like, it's the same feeling of like, I hope my friends understand when I just like need like a break from my phone, you know, like I just need to be in my own energy. Because again, I'm not in a space where I can take on challenges, or like, I'm also not in a space where I feel like I can give a solid answer. I don't feel like I can take action confidently right now. Like, I don't know exactly what I think. I don't know exactly what I want to do. All I know is I need like a break, or like this energy of like resting. And I also feel that I'm not in this space to have a conversation, because I don't know how productive it would be, because I'm like running on empty. And I can't give you the time of day that you deserve, because there's this feeling of I can't even give you the time of day, the listening, I can't even take that in. And nonetheless, and I also don't feel like I'm in a space to adequately respond to something, even if you did say it. And so I feel like you guys, and so maybe this person isn't communicating that with you as well. I see the 3 of Wands in reverse. But let's keep going. So if we clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse for how this person's honestly feeling, they're feeling burnt out. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. How is pile number one's person feeling in actuality? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse and 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And then the Magician at the back of the deck. Let me see if things are even. Okay. Let me fix this. Okay, I'm going to put some space between it so it's not as close together. Okay, I'm also seeing that this person. Hang on. I don't like the placement right now. Okay, let me just tune into this energy. Okay, so I do feel like with the 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords in reverse, this person is in a very nostalgic energy right now of maybe being stuck in the past or caught up in energies of the past. And I'm even feeling like a slight pessimism that your person is feeling. So they could be thinking about, there's an energy here, I want to describe this, of maybe something didn't work out for them in the past in a relationship. Maybe this person really dedicated a lot to a certain relationship, and had a lot of emotions in that, and really saw like maybe the 10 of Cups or like ultimate fulfillment in that situation. But they still may be struggling to let that go, like let it go that some things don't work out, or that sometimes that just happens. That's something that we have to pivot. Like there's almost this energy of like not understanding that sometimes things like that are a part of the journey. This could be the kind of person who can feel like, what's the point of trying if it isn't going to be guaranteed success, if it isn't a sure thing? And I feel like you would answer that by saying, understanding that some of your losses or situations that didn't end up being fruitful are just lessons that you carry with the lesson and you leave behind the pain of the past. This person's having a hard time accepting. They're having a hard time doing that. They're having a hard time moving into the future, moving forward. And they may very much be holding on to, I'm not necessarily getting that they like want it to work out, but they're maybe holding on to it as a concept, or holding on to the pain. Yeah, like maybe when they put themselves out there, or like when they did invest in something, when they did give, yeah, they may have been very giving with the Four of Pentacles in reverse here. I'm seeing like to the Six of Pentacles, where they may have felt that they may have even given a lot in a situation, and then it led to the Five of Pentacles. Like there's almost this energy of like, you guys are correct that they're not even in the Five of Pentacle energy yet though. Like that would actually be, which I think you guys know that, because I think if anything, you guys were saying that this person seems like they're avoiding being in that Five of Pentacle energy of having like taken that risk, and then there's maybe change and loss involved. I feel like your person is feeling like they don't want to be in that Five of Pentacles energy, where they're like they're afraid of change. They're afraid of moving forward from the past. And I'm trying to pick up on why. Because of the Page of Swords in reverse, this could be an energy of not like needing to look at the lesson from this, needing to look at the situation. And that might be what they're doing, especially with the Four of Swords. That, you know, there's this energy of needing to look at what lessons there is to be learned from the situation. Like what can they take away as a lesson from it? But I have some questions. It's like there's an energy of like, we can just learn from these situations. Like if something doesn't end up being our 10 of Cups, it's important that we then learn from that so we can be more aware of what we want to manifest or what we want to create like the next time. And I do feel like with the Magician here, at the bottom of the deck, like this is a feeling of maybe they had been unsuccessful in some outcome in the past. I'm just really picking up on that. And so they might doubt their ability to create something. This person is coming from a lack mentality where they don't feel like they have enough to maybe ensure a successful harvest. But with the Magician here, there's this understanding of you as the extra ingredient, you know, like that you can make something out of nothing. Like that sometimes through alchemy and synergy and different energies, like you can create something that maybe you would look at it and it would have been like, how did you do that? It's like magic. It's like, how did you create that? And I feel like this person's having a hard time having faith that that is a possibility in this situation. And it's because they're thinking about a past situation. It's because, yeah. And the 10 of Cups in reverse, for some of you, this is like if you guys know that this person is still holding on to like another relationship or another person, they may be having a hard time accepting that I don't know if they still have wishes of that coming true, or if they don't want to look at like why it didn't. There's this need for this person to reflect on why it didn't work out in the past and just take the lesson from it. But all of these are in reverse here. This person's definitely feeling blocked. But let me clarify. Can we clarify the Page of Swords in reverse? We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Can we clarify the Four of Swords? The Three of Wands. I do feel like regardless, there's a feeling of being in a standstill or being closed off. But I do feel like this person is reflecting on why certain situations in their life haven't moved forward or were unsuccessful. With the Seven of Wands, I just want to clarify the Seven of Wands again. Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person, there's an energy of like giving up too early. Like not fighting for the Seven of Wands in general can be an energy of feeling beaten down or feeling like you kind of lost your position. It's like a fall from excellence or a fall from grace, even like a feeling of it's a feeling of not holding your own confidently when questioned. So they may be feeling right now like they know that they maybe have a pattern of situations that don't end up being fruitful, or don't move forward. And there could be a feeling of fragility that they have right now of like, I'm afraid of like what other people would say about me right now. Or like, I'm afraid of facing, I like the fact that I've disappointed people, especially in the Six of Wands. Like I haven't been successful and I haven't, they may be feeling right now like they didn't, the Six of Wands is about, you know, doing something that everyone approves of, like getting the praise from other people. But in reverse, it can be an energy of like disappointing others. And so they may feel like they did do that, like they did disappoint you. And I just think right now they might be dealing with a lot of anxiety or overthinking. The Page of Swords in reverse could also be sort of like someone that like has like a sharp tongue, or like someone that maybe says something negative. This person could be imagining like that there are threats coming from the outside, or maybe thinking that you might have something to say that would like hurt their feelings or put them down. I don't think you would do that, but I just think this person is like thinking of worst case scenarios. But it's almost like they're beating themselves up in their own head. But regardless, there's a feeling of I can't deal with it is a sense of withdrawal, because you can't face the outside world right now, because you feel, not only does this person feel like they may be messed up, or you know, they aren't feeling good about themselves and their lack of progress in this situation and in other situations. Can we clarify the Ten of Cups? We have the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. Again, there is this feeling of being slightly afraid of like your judgment, or like how they've disappointed you. There's this feeling that this person, I don't know if this is from like a past situation where someone like really put them down. Because the Six of Swords, it comes after the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords can be about, you know, harmful words being shared. And so I feel like there's just this feeling of maybe they've had really harsh criticism on them before, and they may just be expecting that from you or something. They may feel like they mess things up forever. Like they might feel like you no longer see like a future with them. So they may just be almost like feeling like they're defeated in a sense. And, you know, there just wasn't a happy ending here. Like I feel like this person can take it really personally, or just feel really like upset with like situations not turning out to be happy, or like not turning into like a happy ending. There's almost just this feeling of having a hard time coping with the fact that there hasn't been a happy ending so far in this situation. But there is something from the past. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, with the Three of Swords. So they could be still carrying a wound from the past where a situation didn't work out, maybe like despite what they put into it, despite how much they gave, it's possible that it still wasn't enough. Yeah, but there's just this feeling of like, no matter how much I give, it's not enough. And that's from their past. But they may just be feeling like that's how you're thinking about the situation too. And like, so they may be shutting down because they're just like, I don't feel like anything I can do can make things better or lead. There's a little bit of hopelessness in regards to like, they feel like a failure. They're really hard on themselves. It's like, I feel like a failure. So, and I feel like if there's nothing I can do to make it better. And so I might as well just hold back, and cut my losses because I don't want to experience just like more pain through this. So this person is dealing with an internal wound right now, that's triggered by this situation. And with the Page of Swords in reverse too, like this person maybe was made to feel in the past like maybe like stupid for not knowing better or like making mistakes. Like there's almost this feeling of like, I'm not allowed to make mistakes. And this environment of it needs to be perfect or something. Yeah, it needs to be perfect. And if it isn't, there's a threat waiting for you. And so I think this person is having a hard time having compassion for themselves and understanding that maybe you would have compassion for them. And I feel like they feel like they're in this state of like vulnerability and weakness, and they just feel really ashamed of that. And they feel that they will not be met with grace if they were to open up about that. Like they just don't feel like they would get support. Like there is this energy of feeling like everything is on them or something, or it's like their fault if something doesn't work out. And yeah, like I'm just seeing into this person's like childhood, just this feeling of carrying the baggage of, you know, really trying in a situation but not working or something. And so I don't know exactly the situation with you guys, but I do feel that maybe this person could have held back from pouring into it because of this fear. Or they may have felt that what they were putting in wasn't enough, and they may feel very ashamed of that. And instead of like maybe opening up about that, they may have just internalized that you feel very like judgmental towards them. And I'm not gonna lie, like here there is kind of like, I just think that until a person should, maybe on your end, like this person, if they did come to you in a vulnerable way, of course you would understand. I think though that like because of the way you're seeing how they feel, I think they're also trying to save face for themselves. Like they don't want you to see them as not a powerful person. They don't want you to see that. They don't want you to see their struggle. And so there's this feeling of almost just wanting to struggle alone because they feel like they can't face you unless what they have to offer is something that's going to fix the situation. And there's a perfectionist energy here of like them feeling like right now they have nothing, they don't have the right answer, especially with the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like, because I don't have something, they don't feel like they can just show up and be their authentic self and that is enough for a relationship, and that, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect with the 10 of Cups in reverse. If it isn't perfect, that's okay. Like, I just feel like this person doesn't know that though. So they'd rather not do anything than something. And you know what I'm getting here is like, there's an energy, there's a card in a deck, and it's called Virgin's Milk, but there's also an energy of like lightning where we're almost, it talks about like kid prodigies. There might have been like a lot of pressure on this person to be really smart or to have all the answers or just like to be perfect for some reason. It could have been self-imposed, but there is just a feeling of that. And so then this person can feel like if they don't see how it goes from A to B, they shouldn't do anything or move forward because they feel like they have to have it all figured out before they start moving forward. They put that pressure on themselves to have the answer, And so they don't understand that it's a journey, that as you take one step, more answers come to you and more solutions come. And the journey isn't linear. It's like this, and it goes in circles and it goes back around again. And I feel like it's sort of this mindset that's very logical and linear that is making this person feel like, especially like a failure if something doesn't work out. But if you have this mindset of like, I know the journey is, I'm not going to be able to see the journey from where I'm at right now. So all I can do is deal with what's in front of me and just keep moving with faith that I'm going in a direction of like what I want. I'm going to keep making decisions as I go. And sometimes I'll make the wrong decision, but I'm going to learn from that decision. And that's going to keep me on my journey. There's this setback that this person has of not being able to see that they're allowed to make mistakes, that they're allowed to make the wrong decision, that they're allowed to go in a direction, understand that that wasn't the direction they want to go in, that they can go in a new one, and that's okay. Like it was always meant to be that way. And I think this person has a hard time understanding that it isn't A to B. And they may even burn themselves out as well, like trying to be perfect in a way, like trying to always be on. This person, there's a struggle of like not understanding cycles and moving in a cyclical way where there's an energy for everything. And it's like, it's almost like a lack of understanding of duality here. But I think what you might be missing is how much pressure this person puts on themselves to have the right answer before they're meant to have the right answer. And so I think that's a part of why they hold back. And they may just feel ashamed of doing anything unless what they do is in their mind like the right thing to do. Like there is one thing to do and it has to be this way. And it's like I feel like they're not seeing that there's other ways to move towards a goal. Like there's other opportunities, other ways of going about it. Yeah. Okay, so let's get now some. I honestly have a lot of empathy for this person. I don't think that they're meaning to be like egotistical. I don't think they understand that there's another way of being. I don't think they can fully process that it's possible that they made a mistake here or things didn't go as planned, and that's still okay. Like that doesn't mean that everything is, no longer possible. Like I think this person needs to understand that the journey involves heartbreak and the journey involves wrong turns and mistakes, and they may have taken it really personally, like as well. Like let's say they thought someone was going to be their happily ever after, and it just didn't work out. It's like they can, instead of seeing that there's a lot of other factors that could be a reason for that, I think they feel very personally, they almost feel that they should have known better, or like they pressure themselves to know everything, like to know they should have known or something. And it's like, and now they may even doubt themselves. Like they may really like feel like they have to be really sure rather than just going with the flow. So let's see. And that's where that caution comes from. I don't think they're afraid of you. Well, they are, but that was already built into them. They're afraid of, they may have had an authority. They may like put themselves in the mind of like a child and always kind of put their partner in like an authority position where they almost feel like what they say is gonna be, like they imagine that it's their parent, that it's maybe a parent that was very critical of them and like, yeah. And I feel like this person is needing to understand that sometimes in order to move forward, we have to take time to reassess things and recuperate, and like that's okay. But I think they are currently struggling right now to I think this is why they're showing up in the connection as they are. Okay. How is pile number one's person feeling toward them? We have illumination. Okay, that's good. That's good. So I do feel like then a lot of this is coming to their understanding, or they're coming to an understanding of this. They may also be like feeling like you illuminate a lot of truth for this person. So it's like they have a lot to process right now. I think they are coming through. Yeah, we have energy in reverse. I do feel though that like I'm getting like a dual energy where it's like I do feel like you illuminate a lot for this person, but there is also this energy of like I feel too burnt out right now to fully participate in a learning process right now. But they do recognize that you illuminate the truth and that you bring a lot of light to things. But it's like they have to first and foremost, this person is very burnt out. Like that is like the main thing that they're feeling. I'm just seeing consciousness in reverse here too, where it's like I think you're calling them to come to a higher level of consciousness and understand that they need to start being more creative in their problem solving. Yeah, so for the extended reading, I want to look at what's going to happen next. What's their next energy going to be towards you? I want to look at what this person would say to you. What do they want you to know? What do they want to tell you? We'll put message cards from them as well, and then we'll get guidance for you guys on this connection, whatever you need to hear. So can we finish out the reading with a couple more for how pile number? Let me just make sure I'm like still filming. I just always have that random fear. I am. This has been a long reading. Wow, I did not realize how long I've been filming. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, two more. So how is pile number one's person honestly feeling? We have mystery in reverse. Yeah, it's like they don't have the energy right now to figure this out. We have rejection here as well. Movement in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like this person is very held back right now. I feel like they can't handle like anything that's unknown right now. And that's like that Four of Pentacles. Like I just need to stick to bases. Like I can't deal with anything. That's going to push me to like contemplate. Like I think they're like feeling that they don't have the energy right now to problem solve. With rejection, I'm just going to clarify rejection. Why is rejection here? The Four of Wands here in this is what I'm getting. This person really fears rejection. I feel like they really fear being ostracized or like letting people down. Another interpretation could be that they're rejecting coming out of their comfort zone. The Four of Wands in reverse can be about like turning down sort of like anything that's outside of your usual like community. Like they may just be feeling like they have to stick to bases right now. But there also could have been a lot of rejection in their childhood, in their family home. Like they could have had like they may have felt rejected by their family at some point. So that's where that perfectionist energy can come through. And so it's like there is maybe a fear of rejection. Like if they do come forward with anything that isn't, perfect, then they might feel like you're going to reject them. And that might be like one of their worst fears. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this reading up. I cannot believe how long I've been talking. Hopefully you guys are still with me. But I'll take it in the extended. So other than that, if you're able to hit the like button, leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see future readings. Other than that, it's been an honor to read for you, and I hope you guys got something out of this. Two, if you chose the You Are Magic Tarot and the black tourmaline points, this is going to be your reading where we're looking at how you think your person is feeling versus how they're actually feeling. So on the left side, we'll be doing how you think they feel. On the right side, we'll be doing their actual feelings. So I would use this left side as an energy check-in. So the way I describe this should be the way that you are perceiving this person's feelings / energy in general toward you. There will be an extended reading if you really do feel like it resonates and you want to go deeper into it. I will be posting the extended in the description box. And it's just going to be whatever, depending on what comes through in this pile, feels most necessary to dive deeper into. So this ended up being really long for pile number one, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more concise. I know some people like long readings, some people don't like long readings, so I don't know. Usually just depends on what comes through. But anyways, Spirit, please tune me into pile number 2's energy. How are they currently thinking that their person is feeling toward them? How are they perceiving their person's feelings? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know how well this is going to show up. It's a little bit shiny, but anyways, we have the Ace of Wands. How do they think their person's feeling? We have the Page of Pentacles coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune. How do they think their person's feeling? All right, this is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. How do they think their person is feeling? All right, we have the Knight of Swords. All right, either way, I feel like you perceive that this is someone who maybe tends to have a strong opinion. Like it could be hard sometimes to like negotiate or compromise with this person. Is just something I'm randomly picking up. Like I'm picking up this like intensity when it comes to their vision, and yeah, I'm just picking that up. How do they think their person is feeling? All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. Quick clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is too many. But the Four of Cups is here with the Five of Cups in reverse. Strength. The Star in reverse. Okay, I'm going to take them because I feel like I understand what it's saying. So Four of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. We have Strength and then the Star in reverse. How do they think? Here's just like one message that's coming through. It almost like, I don't know what the situation is for some of you guys, but it feels like there's an energy of your person like having an idea for what they want in the connection. It almost like, I'm trying to make this make sense in terms of like a relationship, but it almost is coming through like someone who wants a sponsorship, like someone who is hoping that you're going to see their idea, or some like hoping that you're going to be open to an idea of theirs or something. Like it almost feels like someone who doesn't have everything that they need to be successful right now, but it's almost like this energy of like, if you take a chance, I'm hearing Take a Chance on Me, that song, like I'll prove you right, or you know, like I just want some hope or something. Like I just want, maybe this person just wants another chance, or is like, I know I'm down and out, like on maybe my luck, or like things haven't been going really well for me, but I feel like things are going to get better in my life, and you know, like I haven't been lucky or something. Like I'm even getting with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, like this person maybe felt like they were unsupported. I don't know exactly in what capacity that is, but it just feels like their energy towards you is like them kind of coming in with this energy of, I want to learn, like I want to grow, I want to invest. I feel like things are going to get better. Like I hope you won't reject me, even, is kind of what I'm getting. Like there's almost this energy of like, I have a newfound strength. Like I'm coming out of a time period of like loss or being like low energy. Like this person almost feels like they're like trying to like leave the past behind, and you know, with strength, it's like despite their circumstances, it's like they're almost trying to say that, you know, I want to like fight through it or something. Kind of an unexpected message for some reason. Can we clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse? We have the Empress. There's this feeling of I haven't been supported in other ways, so like I hope you'll like almost have mercy on me, or like I hope you will be generous toward me. Like, because the Empress is a character or is like a person that can be very generous. Here's the Empress. I don't know how well you guys can see these, but with the Empress, it's like, oh, let me, I gotta cover this. Or like it could even be that they're like seeking out your strength. Like it's coming through like a person that's like maybe feeling like desperate in a sense, or feeling like you have something that could help them, feeling like they just need someone to kind of get like a charity almost. Like, I just need this boost. I need this investment. I know it doesn't look good right now, but I've just been in a really difficult space and I could really use like a boost right now. It's also giving the energy of like, so I'm trying to make it make sense in a relationship term. But I'm seeing it like when someone maybe came from like a harder background. Here, I'm just gonna give like the funniest of examples is like, if you guys have ever seen Vanderpump Rules and just like the way that Lisa kind of is towards her staff. It's like Lisa is just like this, you know, she's like a very successful woman who has a lot of like abundance, and she has like this tendency to kind of like mentor people or give them chances to like prove themselves, or like she'll give the initial investment into a person that she feels like can like turn it around, or you know, someone where she sees potential in them, but like maybe things aren't like looking so great right now. Like there's that generosity that she has. So it almost feels like, and with the Knight of Swords, it's giving me, if you guys know the show, like, you know how James, if you guys don't know it, like James is just someone who continuously like messes up and is immature and like irresponsible and like makes mistake after mistake. And then he comes back to Lisa, like the person who's like the boss, and, you know, someone like that is obviously not happy with him and his behavior, like with this Knight of Swords energy, like coming in quick saying like, I know that this is for me. Like, I know that I can do better. I know if like you just give me a chance, like, yeah, we have the 10 of Wands here. Like there's a lot on my plate, or like I'm very, yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. This could be someone who like doesn't want you to give up on them yet. Someone that, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it's again giving that energy of like, I know I haven't shown a lot of reason for you to maybe want to be involved with me, but I really am hoping that things can like shift, or I can get like some luck on my side. Like I hope we can leave the past in the past. And like with the Star in reverse, it's almost this energy of like having hope for something here. It might be that you guys have rejected this person, or you guys have like shown concern with like investing in this person or something, and so their energy towards you is almost like, please give me a chance. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let's get some oracle cards. I mean, either you're this Empress energy, or if you guys are someone that, I'm trying to see it the other way around too. Like you could, if you guys are the person who's maybe like been given a chance by this person and maybe you like disappointed this person, like the Empress figure, you might be feeling like you don't know if they want to give you another chance, or they want to work with you, or like you don't know if they feel like the opportunity is over, like it's a missed opportunity. Like I don't know. So hopefully that makes sense. Like I'm trying to think about how this could be. Like it could just be like a romantic situation where it's like you gave this person a chance and like you believed in them, and you know, yeah, like you maybe like saw something in this person, like you saw their potential, and like you maybe, you know, took a chance towards that. Or maybe that's like the situation now, is that this person doesn't necessarily have a good track. There's something about like not having the best track record or something. But it's not coming through like, oh, I'm like apologizing. It's more coming through like, I want to come in and like give a, what's it called? Like a pitch about something. Like, I hope you'll see the vision. I hope you, like, please don't give up yet. Don't give up on me yet. Like, there's a feeling like that. Can we clarify this energy of how pile number 2 thinks their person's feeling? Yeah, we have faith. Like, have faith in me. Like just trust in me. We have passion in reverse. There is something here though, like with the Ace of Wands in reverse, where it's like maybe this person showed themselves to be someone that like starts off really passionate and strong, but like maybe it's like hard to have faith in this person now, because maybe like, yeah, I just feel like they might have been the type of person that sold themselves or like showed a lot of passion in the beginning, and then that kind of fizzled out. And so it's like where you don't have very much trust in someone, where it's like they said something the first time and like you trusted them, then they let you down, and then it's like, okay, I don't really trust it when you have that like passion energy. But I feel like this person is just, this is just clarifying that. We have anxiety here in reverse. How does pile number 1 or pile number 2's person think that they're feeling? We have love here in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're concerned that with determination at the back, that you might not have faith in them anymore. That I feel like you might feel like this person's anxious that their opportunity has run out, or that the passion is gone, that there's no more love for them. Like, yeah, there's this energy of like, you think your person may be somewhat concerned that the opportunity is over. But they may be hoping that you'll like believe in them again or something. Yeah, and it's like passion and love here being like this, like they may feel like there's something about passion being confused as love, or no longer seeing the passion as love. So like you might feel like this person is concerned that you won't like believe them, or that their energy is more like passionate than truly loving. And so yeah, they might be anxious that that's like kind of what your conclusion you're coming to, which I mean, we'll see. Okay, let me get a sip of water and then we'll go into their actual feelings. So hopefully that resonates on some level. It might be kind of a specific situation. But I just feel like on some level, like, okay, when I was seeing that there could be someone who has like a strong vision, like it might be that you like know what you want and what you're looking for in this situation, and you might think that they're gonna they're feeling like they might have a hard time getting you to sort of budge, or like if you've made a decision on them, or like you just know what you want and you kind of don't think it's this person. Like, yeah, I just feel like you think that this person is maybe thinking about that as well, or thinking about there's just something coming through where it's like, I don't know if this is just your energy, but like there's a feeling of this an Empress energy here that's feeling almost like overburdened by the situation with this person, and almost this energy of like, this isn't what I wanted, you know, like. And so I feel like there's this some level of like this person, you feeling like this person is hoping that they're going to get lucky, like with the Wheel of Fortune, that there's still a chance, that, yeah, that there's still a chance of you guys like working together or something. I don't know if this is like a work situation, or if it's just like when it comes to like building a relationship, like a partnership like that. Yeah, your person may be feeling that you are not feeling that this is in your best interest, or that this is someone that you can rely on. There's something about reliability here. Okay. How is pile number 2's person actually feeling when it comes to pile number 2? They might have given like false hope or something, or like, I don't know. There's just a feeling here there's a question of, is there hope to rebuild this or not? We're gonna see here, because I'm not sure who's coming to the reading. Like I'm seeing both sides of this, where I'm seeing that if you are the person that wants another chance from them, like that's where you might be feeling like this person is feeling that they don't know if they should give you another chance, or that they are feeling burdened by the situation, that they might be losing faith in you, that, you know, they might not see you as a good partner anymore, or like, but maybe like but maybe you think that there's a chance that things could change, or, you know, you're maybe just like hoping that, I don't know, maybe you do think that this person would give you another chance. Maybe you're like banking on this person giving you another chance is what I'm getting. All right, but how does pile number 2's person honestly feel toward pile number 2? All right, the 9 of Swords, which makes sense. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. We have the Star and the Emperor. How do they actually feel? The Hierophant. King of Swords. 2 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Let me make sure. Just want to adjust this. Okay, how are they feeling? So again, I'm picking up on this feeling of someone being like in a higher position than the other person. And so I don't know if this is like a work situation, or someone just is like on another level compared to the other person. But there's almost this feeling of one person in the situation feeling that they need the help or the guidance of another person. And yeah, and almost feeling anxious about potentially having, again, like not followed the rules on something, or like the 9 of Swords here. There's almost a fear. This is giving like being afraid of talking to your teacher after you've disappointed them. Like that's how it feels. So I don't know if this is someone that, if you guys are this Empress figure, like someone that like looked up to you, again, someone that you took a chance on, someone that you know, almost like took in a way, like you wanted to teach them the ways, or you were open to almost like helping this person. But it does feel like there was potentially an imbalance in the relationship, or it feels like there was one person with the 6 of Pentacles, one person who had more to give and one person who was on the receiving end of that. Okay, what I'm getting is that this person is, with the Star here, is having hope about them improving or them becoming this Emperor figure. There's this energy that they have, that they're hoping for, looking to the future and hoping that they're going to be able to, I'm getting like living up to some kind of a standard. But it's like, maybe it's this Emperor energy. Like the Emperor is a very reliable energy, someone that, you know, you can trust to, you know, come through with a plan, like a way of doing things. This is also, a lot of Vanderpump Rules is coming through. Like, and so another situation is like the main woman, Lisa, who I'm in this situation putting as the Empress, takes a chance on like Tom Tom. And like, so essentially she creates a restaurant and allows 2 of like the employees that just were bartenders, or one of them was not even a bartender, but allows them to be like a partner where they get like 5%. And then there's this time period where it's like, okay, like we saw the potential in you, but like now you guys have to like show up and, prove to us that you guys are going to be proactive and reliable. And it's like this energy of, okay, like come up with a plan, like come up with ideas and stuff. Like I need to see the results in front of me. Like I invested in you, like I didn't invest in you for nothing. So there's almost this feeling of that dynamic here in the relationship where one person, I don't know, but something else I'm getting is this person may be feeling like they're trying to think for themselves. Like there may be some guidance that you've given them. You know what this is giving a little bit of? Like, I just want to be completely honest. Like, there's a little bit of a feeling of like helping someone when they're down and them like being in a certain wavelength and then like almost betraying you once they get back on their feet. And then it's almost like, well, yeah, now I'm like better. Like, so I don't really need you as much. And it's all, this is giving that this is giving Madame Zeroni and Holes, where it's like he's down and out. He doesn't know how to get to some sort of goal, right? And so there's this energy of Madame Zeroni saying like, I'll enchant this like little thing where you can do this. You'll grow strong. You'll have a fat pig to give to the woman. But don't forget about Madame Zeroni. Like, don't forget like who made you, Like there's almost an energy of, now that they're in a higher position or like now that they maybe are more confident, if anything, it feels like they're like, well, I get to think for myself. Like, I want my vision now. Like, I don't need you anymore. And I'm sorry to say that. Like, I am kind of just getting that it's like now that I'm secure again, like I'm not really following through on the vision for the future. Cause like there might've been some sort of idea, like, and another example I could give, I think get a sip of water. In a relationship, the way that I could see this is like having a relationship with someone, let's say that was like kind of a broken bird, but you were the kind of person who maybe was willing to kind of be in relationships where you were needed. And so there was a little bit of a, what's it called? Like a difference in, like someone was always the giver, but then they got the security of being the rescuer, right? So they feel needed in the situation, and because they're needed, there's almost a sense of control that you have in that position. And I'm not getting that as much, like it doesn't have to be a situation like that, but I just want to bring this up. And so then you're drawn to relationships with people who are broken birds. And so because they were in that position of like struggling, they maybe needed your help, or they needed your guidance. They needed your support. They needed to stand on your strength. They needed to stand on your back in a way. And you did that, I feel, for some people in this situation. But in all honesty, now this person is like, and this has happened to me in a relationship, and this is where I had to like learn, because I felt betrayed in the end. But like, anyways, I feel like I had a relationship like that where the person was, really struggling in their life, and like I like stuck by them, and like they were so grateful for me when we were in that position, and they gave me like attention and like just seemed to really value me like when it was like that. But then as soon as they were better, it was like they were indifferent to me, or like they completely like didn't and I remember like certain times when they were down and out, they're like, I'll never forget like this support that like you've given me, like I'll never forget this. And then like when they were better, and like the first time I had something go wrong with me where I needed support, they're nowhere to be found. And they also just like they were a completely different person when they were like down and out, and like they were just saying that when they were in that zone, but they weren't the kind of person who was truly going to remember like that support that they were given. They're going to just kind of use it as like, well, now I have this, so I don't need to sort of listen or like follow through in a way. Like I call the shots now in a sense. But there is anxiety. I feel like this person, maybe there's a sense of guilt, or like not even guilt, but they're anxious because they know that they're supposed to maybe give back, or like that they're supposed to be something that, you know, went off. But yeah, Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. Look at this. It's like Nine of Pentacles could be this energy of like relying on someone else or like not being independent, struggling with your value. But it's like now this person seems to be in this energy of like, well, I don't need this guide. I don't want to follow through on this guidance because now I'm thinking for myself, and like I have my own vision. And like with the star here, it's like instead of following through on the vision, I'm stepping in as the Emperor with my own vision now. Like I want to call the shots now, which is probably disrespectful and crazy given the situation. With the Two of Swords, they could be feeling like they are confused about what they want to do. There may be a part of them that sees that they should follow through with you, or like, you know, be reliable, follow through on the plan, the vision. But then there's another side of them that's like, well, I want my own vision. Like, I don't need this sense of security anymore. So I feel like they're feeling like uncertain of what direction they want to go in. They're probably afraid of the consequences of not following through on, you know, this, like, yeah, like this is giving the situation of someone who was like a mentor to someone even. But again, it could be that relationship situation. But imagine another situation where it's like someone was a mentor, really took a person in, and then as soon as that person like was in a better position, they didn't respect the mentor anymore. And that, or they're in a place where they don't know which one they want to do because there was so much generosity given. They do acknowledge the generosity. And I think that that is something that is stressing them out. Can we clarify the Two of Swords? The Page of Swords. Yeah, because there's this energy of them having been a page or someone who there's this energy of I'm not sure if I want to be open to your guidance anymore, or if I should go on my own. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Or if I should just have my own certainty, right? Like, or if I should just like make my own decision, or should I seek out more information or something? Or it's like, this is interesting. It's like they don't know if they should just make a decision without maybe your help or like your input. Yeah, there's a feeling of that. It's like, it's almost like this person doesn't know whether or not they should just listen to themselves in the situation and then sort of, I feel like, do something on their own, or should they come to you first and ask for your opinion? Yeah, like that's what I'm getting. Interesting. So we have Aquarius energy with the Star. We have Aries with the Emperor. And both of those are very individualistic cards. Yeah. And it is giving that power struggle of in Vanderpump Rules, where in that situation where Tom and Tom, that's their names, like got involved in the company. They got like 5% share each, and they wanted to have a lot more say than they ended up getting to have, because at the end of the day, it is Lisa that has all of the experience. Like the Empress has all the experience, like has all the resources, is invaluable when it comes to it. And then there was a little bit of like an arrogance on their side where they, like, I saw it on both sides. They wanted to be able to put their input in, but a part of them was a little bit disregarding like Lisa's expertise and like kind of what she says goes, and they should kind of just be grateful. There's almost this feeling of seeking more autonomy, but knowing that a person has the answers, or like that you'd be wise to listen to them. Yeah, there's a question of, should I go off on my own? Should I do this on my own and risk like losing that relationship with a person that has been very supportive? I don't know. That's what I'm getting though. For some of you, it could be like a relationship that you have been in where you maybe did serve a little bit as, like this person maybe did lean on you a lot, or like did, it could be either way. I don't know exactly which person you are, but like it could have been that there was just a relationship where a person did at one point need the other person's like strength in a way. But then it's like now this person is trying to be more independent or something. Okay. So can we clarify how pile number 2's person is actually feeling? We have movement. We have trust. We have mystery. And then we have rejection here in the reverse. And then disruption. Okay, yeah. And I do feel like there is some kind of a disruption to the status quo here. Like, it feels like this person is wanting to maybe take a risk or take a chance, but they're worried about what you're going to think. They're also worried about failure. Okay, but again, this could be a situation where this person really wants to do something and they want to run it by you. And so that could be like that pitch that you're thinking of, I guess. And they may be hoping that you're going to be willing, that you're not going to reject maybe like a disruption to the status quo, or them wanting to go in a more unknown direction, one that isn't tried and true, one that doesn't sort of follow the rules or follow like the status quo. They may be wanting to do something different, I guess. Yeah, and they may be, I feel like they're afraid of failure if they do that, but I feel like another part of them is hoping that you'll believe in them and that they'll be able to show you that they have grown in this way. Like, I don't know, this feels like a work situation, or like a partnership situation. Yeah. So that's what I'm picking up on. What do I want to look at in the extended? I want to see how, I guess I need to do both sides. I'm not going to lie. I feel like this is a reading where there might be each party here. So I want to look at how this Hierophant energy, like whatever it is that is like some sort of status quo, or some person that has been giving guidance or giving like charity, giving help. I want to look at what their reaction is going to be to this person making their own choices. I also want to look and see if you guys are the Hierophant figure. What do I want to see for you guys? I want to look at what this person is going to end up doing, and then guidance for you on what is your best option, if depending on what they plan on doing, if that makes sense. And then I want to look at how would they react, and then guidance for the other party as well. So guidance for if it's this person who is considering going their own way or making their own decision, apart from guidance or apart from a commitment, even if this could be like a commitment or something like that, like maybe someone wanting to pull out of a commitment that had previously been very prosperous. This could even be like someone maybe wanting to be single or something like that. Okay, but either way, I want to look at the guidance for each people in this situation. And then I want to see where this connection is headed in the near future. Like what's the dynamic of the connection going to be in the future, like about 3 months from now, just so you guys can kind of get a peek into that. So if you guys are interested, I'll have it linked down below. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning into my reading. I hope to connect with you again soon. If you found value, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment. I appreciate everyone who interacts with my channel, and really thank you to everyone who supports me through the extended readings. And if you want to see more readings from my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, put your notification bell on so you're able to see when I post new pick a card readings. Other than that, thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope to connect with you again soon. So pile number 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Lucid Minds Tarot and this clear quartz point, then this is going to be your reading where we're looking at how you think your person is feeling about you versus how they are actually feeling about you. So actually I'm going to use this side for your person's energy, and then I'll use another deck for your energy on the left, or how you think they feel. So this should be a pretty good energy check-in for you guys. Definitely don't force anything to fit. So this should be pretty close to how you think they feel or what their energy is toward you from your perception. There will be an extended reading if you guys do feel like it really resonates and you want to go deeper into your pile and this connection. We'll be asking questions that go off of the YouTube reading, whatever I feel like makes the most sense, or what's going to help you guys the most, depending on what comes through in the reading, since every relationship is different. Okay, how does pile number 3's person think that their person feels? How does pile number 3 think their person feels? The Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I swear the whole deck is not in reverse. Can we clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. So we 10 of Pentacles in reverse and 10 of Cups in reverse. What happened in this situation, you guys? I feel like whatever future, like, you feel this person saw is no longer, like, they no longer see the vision for the future. There's blockages to, like, there's this feeling of a Ace of Cups in reverse, like a missed opportunity or a love that's gone sour or cold, especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse can be like in a angry energy. But let's see. How do you think, how does pile number 3 think their person feels? You're the Emperor in reverse. How do they think their person feels? We have Strength and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like there's been some kind of heartbreak in this situation. At the very least, I feel like you think that this person is no longer confident in a future with you. Yeah. We have Leo here with Strength. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Death at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm not going to lie, for some of you, this could be a reversed pile, meaning this is like, don't take what resonates for you, but because of that, I'll probably end up doing the extended from both sides. But it feels like you feel that this was someone that wanted to work toward a future with you. But there's a feeling of like you think your person doesn't know what's going on fully, or you feel, I'm like getting this energy of like, if for some of you, like you might feel that if this person saw the truth, I heard what doesn't know won't hurt them. What they don't know won't hurt them. But with Death here, it's like you feel like your person is doing their best to sort of maybe just focus on themselves and, you know, work on letting go of like whatever like heartbreak maybe happened in this situation. You may feel like your person isn't trying to, you know, take control of the situation. Like they aren't trying to, like they're kind of surrendering to like what is what I'm getting. Like, and with death here, it's like this is an energy of transformation and, you know, the end of something. So yeah, you might feel that this person is like moving on from, you know, whatever this like a relationship was. Like letting go of the idea of something long term is what I'm picking up on. Why is the moon in reverse? With the Chariot. Yeah, but I'm just getting this feeling of like you feel like your person isn't really able to move forward. And again, it feels like maybe because there's sort of a lot of illusion in the situation. But yeah, that's what I'm getting is like that you feel like your person isn't really able to take control of things. Like they're even like prevented from like, I feel like there's an energy of being kept in the dark. What is this energy of being kept in the dark here? We have the Empress. If you get one more, the Five of Swords. I'm just getting this energy of like, maybe you looking at this person as like maybe they didn't deserve what happened here or something. Like with the Five of Swords, it's like I feel like there could have been betrayal or something negative here, like that would maybe hurt a person's, like they deserve a lot better. Just with the Empress, like there's just a feeling of, we have the Empress and the Emperor here too. Let me just clarify the Emperor in reverse. Why is the Emperor here in the reverse? Okay, so what I'm getting is you maybe feel like your person doesn't know why things aren't moving forward. Yeah, like that's what I'm getting is like, let me just see this from both perspectives. Okay, if you guys feel like you are this Empress and you don't know why your person isn't taking things forward, or like why they aren't taking any action towards you, or like you might feel like you're waiting on them to do something, you might feel like your person is like less focused on a long-term future, or that they're working on like facing their fears, healing themselves, that they're like working on themselves or something. Can we clarify? You might feel like this person is avoiding conflict with you. You might feel like this person is, I don't know, like keeping you in the dark. I feel like a lot of you guys will be the Empress in this situation. But if you guys feel like you're on the other side of it, where you guys are feeling like you may have done something that would upset this Empress figure, that would hurt their like confidence, it feels like you're seeing this person as doing their best to just, you know, move forward. And like it's almost like a vision is put on hold, if any. Yeah, we have the Tower in reverse here. Yeah, the intuition, Three of Cups, like justice in reverse. There may have been some injustice in this situation, especially if there was like a third party or something, like, and it might be like your intuition is picking up on something like not being what it was supposed to be. There could, I want to get into like how they're actually feeling because I feel like it might help me, but I feel like if you are this Empress, you may feel like you don't know why this person isn't moving things forward with you. Or like that your person doesn't want to make you upset if they aren't able to focus on a future with you. And like you might think that your person is feeling like they have to just like with the Eight of Pentacles, like maybe focus on their own wounds, focus on their own healing. Like yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like they can't really focus right now on you, or they have a lot on their plate. Yeah, I just think that there's foul play here. I'm not gonna lie, it's coming through that way. If that doesn't resonate with you guys, and this is like a situation where, you know, you've really known this person for a long time, you really trust them, like I'm not getting that. I'm getting where you might be giving someone benefit of the doubt as to why things aren't moving forward or why there's been like a halt here. And like some of you guys might be just thinking that this person is needing to go through transformation. Needing to focus on their own like self-love or something like that. But I'm picking up that it's more like Five of Swords. I feel like someone was not was doing something behind the other person's back, or like didn't have the best interest of the other person in mind. So you have Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, and yeah, 2 Cancer energies here. It might be this energy also of like trying to keep things on hold for a second before the other person moves forward. I feel like this is like more of objectively what's coming through looking at this, but it feels like someone is not being super open to the other person about what the plan is. Like it feels like there's a confusion as to what the plan is here. And for now, it's this energy of, I guess, just like working on like your own self-mastery and like your own self. But it's this energy of I can't move forward until I know what the plan is, or like what to expect here in the situation. Yeah, I almost feel like a different reading topic would be good, which is like how, like, what's the truth of this? Like, but let's see the truth of how your person is feeling. And just to keep it simple, like, please, Spirit, let me channel the other person for the majority of the listeners that are here. So the person that they're thinking of, what are their honest feelings? Actually, before we do that, sorry, I want to get some oracle cards. Okay, so for pile number 3, how does their person think that they're feeling? Okay, we have Angel of Love here. Yeah, definitely. We have Journey, Happy Family. Okay, yeah. So I feel like a lot of you guys honestly think that your person, because I started tuning into the other side right away. So if that was confusing for a second, I'm sorry about that. I really want to stay focused from the Empress's perspective. From the Empress's perspective, you may feel like this person is keeping you in the dark because they are trying to figure out how to move forward in this connection. Like you may feel like your person feels like they have to focus on their own self-love and focus on themselves and transform. Like you might think that this person is like feeling the need to like transform before they're in a position to like be in a happy family situation. Or that like you might feel that this person decided that they should focus on themselves because before they can like really confidently build with you for a future. Like they may just feel like they're not in a position to, you may feel that this person feels that they're not in a position to confidently move towards a future with you. And that also you could maybe think that it's like stuff to do, like healing that they need to do, especially if like there has been like, if you know that this person has had like family drama or struggles with their family. Like it could be that this person struggles to see like a long-term future because of difficulties that they had in their family and like a fear of kind of just moving on toward that. So yeah, I'm just kind of picking up that you feel like your person doesn't have a plan yet because they don't know either. Like you almost feel like you're in the dark because they're in the dark, and that they're doing their best to face some of their fears and like transform. Like you think this person is understanding that they need to love themselves before they can have a happy future with someone, before they can move forward, that there's this shadow work that needs to be done. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully that resonates. How does pile number 3's person actually feel? Yeah, but also just like this need to focus on self-love. Like you feel like this person maybe needs to focus on healing themselves, like overcoming, especially if there had been like harsh past relationships, or like they might have been used to, like they might have internalized certain fears or like harsh words that other people have told them. So it's almost like this energy of reparenting that you perceive is going on with your person. And that they're not ready to move forward with this connection just yet because they have to first focus on their own cup of love with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You might also think that this person is dealing with difficulties within their family, potentially. So it's like making it harder for them to prioritize the connection with you. But yeah, you just may feel like your person doesn't know exactly where they want to take the future of this, and they're taking some time to like figure that out. Okay, how is pile number 3's person actually feeling? Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Hermit. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have the Knight of Cups. You have the Seven of Swords. I'm telling you guys, the Seven of Swords. The Eight of Wands. I feel like they're lying. There's something about like... Okay, with the Seven of Swords here, we have Virgo energy as well, and the Eight of Wands. Let me just get more before I like freak out. Okay. How is pile number 3's person actually feeling? I'm telling you guys, Queen of Wands at 3 Cups. You guys, this could be a third-party situation that, and I hate saying this if you guys like really don't see it that way. This is for those of you that have maybe thought that there is a third party or something. Like maybe you've thought that this person is considering other options. Yeah. A difficult decision as well as to like maybe who they want. Yeah, like I feel like this person, if anything, wanted to take time to know what direction they wanted to go in. And I feel like there could have been a third party. Yeah, we have the King of Wands, like taking a second. Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here. So how are they actually feeling? Like, so with the Hermit energy here, I do feel like they are trying to do some soul searching right now. They feel like they need to turn inward and maybe like take a break from other people And I feel like this is because they need to figure out what it is that they actually want. I feel like this person is maybe realizing that they're causing difficulty by not knowing what they want to do, like, and not moving forward on that path. Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person is anxious, overthinking, thinking about worst case scenario outcomes. But yeah, with the Seven of Swords here, like, I feel like this person is actually taking time to self-reflect, maybe why they're being evasive or shady. This person also, another message I'm getting though, is that they may be sort of sneaking around, trying to figure out what it is that they want. And yeah, like, I feel like this person doesn't know what they want. The biggest thing I would say is that this person feels that they don't know what they want. And maybe that they need to take a step back because of that. Can we clarify the Two of Swords? The Star, which is Aquarius. Can we clarify the Knight of Cups? The Seven of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Eight of Wands? With the Sun. We have Leo energy with that. Okay, I feel like they've been trying to figure out where do they want to go? What direction do they want to head in? What do they want to invest in? Like, what do they really want to put their energy into so they can focus all of their energy toward that and have clarity, maybe instead of being sort of sneaky or being like behind the scenes. Like, I feel like they are feeling like they need to go inward and really figure out where they want to go. Can we clarify the Hermit? We have the Moon in reverse. Yeah. So like a need to like figure out where the confusion is. We have the Sun and the Moon as well. So it's like Cancer. Like, there's a need for them to go inward. I'm even getting like, especially if like there's been lies or something, it's like they need to clarify what direction they want to go in once and for all. Like, they need to step into this like, that's how they feel. Like, they're feeling like, I need to like level up and actually have a vision or a plan for what direction I want to go in. And this could have been the kind of person who had wanted to keep like options around. Can we clarify the Seven of Cups? Yeah, we have the King of Swords. Like, I don't know what I want, and I'm not giving anyone clarity because I can't choose one direction. I don't know exactly what I want. Yeah, Four of Swords is another card of like not spending time to like self-reflect and figure out what direction you want to go in. Can we clarify the King of Wands? The Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is someone who is trying to work on their confidence, is trying to work on their sense of self. You know what? Like, this could even be the kind of person who likes to keep other options around because of a lack of self-confidence. Like, it maybe boosts up their confidence, but like they maybe are prone to like entertaining a lot of options, even if they don't like have feelings for that person or they don't have like a long-term intention, but it has to do with their lack of confidence. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse? With the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. I feel like this person is maybe having a realization that of what might go wrong if they keep moving in this way, or how they might jeopardize something more substantial, or like how they might end up building something, or how they have been building tower situations. Like, I feel like this person has been, things crumble in their life because they're not moving toward it in a single-minded, very genuine manner where they're thinking very long term. Like I feel like this person is maybe feeling like they're quick, like this indecisiveness and this lack of direction in their life is catching up with them. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands, you maybe show this person like what a confident person looks like, or what someone who, like the Queen of Wands knows what they want and they're very confident in moving toward it. I feel like you really highlighted for this person how they are not in that energy. Yeah. And I think they've realized that they lack self-worth in some capacity. And with the Nine of Pentacles, like it could be this energy of like, are you still confident when you aren't like bolstering your confidence through other people? Like I feel like this person maybe looked outside of themselves and like thinking that if they have all these options that they're going to feel like this like confident person. But I feel like they're realizing that they still feel empty. Yeah, they still feel empty. This person feels empty. And I feel like this person is worried about their future even. Like worried about if they don't like do something about this behavior or change it. It's very self-focused still though. Like I want to get the tea on this. So this person might like say things that aren't true, like is what I'm getting with the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. It's like they might say things without really meaning them or without really thinking them through. What happened here? What's the truth of this situation, Spirit? For our lovely pile number threes, what's the truth here that pile number three needs to hear? We have Six of Wands. We have the Empress in reverse. We have Justice, the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Wands. Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Cups. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Spirit's saying it's really important that you look back at this situation and you don't ignore any of the red flags. Like there's this energy of not lying to yourself. Like the Seven of Swords is the need to come out of denial maybe about something. And I feel like I don't think you have been treated fairly in this situation. And I even feel like with the Empress in reverse, like your kindness may have been taken advantage of, or I just don't think this has been a supportive relationship for you. But yeah, with the Three of Wands here, there could be an energy of you guys like waiting to get the recognition you deserve. But in the meantime, like, I just feel like Spirit's saying, definitely don't wait on this person to get like what you deserve or to get like recognition from them. Don't put your confidence in this person. Yeah, I feel like look at all of your options. Don't be closed off to other options here. It's really important that you don't let your emotions for the situation cloud your judgment or your discernment here. Like, I feel like that's what's being told is like, because sometimes when we are in this state of like feeling emotionally like hurt or like disappointed even, like it can be easy for us to make excuses for other people. But I feel like there's a need for you to close yourself off to this person. Like this is more of like guidance, I guess. Can we clarify the Four of Wands? Like you guys might be waiting for a reunion even. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like I don't feel like this is a balanced situation. And so if this person isn't thinking about you and prioritizing you, then you have to prioritize you and not wait for your justice in this situation, because justice could be you rejecting this person or saying no. Like that might be what justice looks like. So I feel like with the Page of Swords in reverse, there's a need to look more closely at your situation and don't just give benefit of the doubt. Like, yeah, be careful of giving benefit of the doubt in this situation. So, yeah, or like protect someone from the consequences of their own actions, like almost like going like easy on someone, or just like feeling like, oh my god, is this, what deck am I using here? Sorry, I don't even know what's going on. Okay, I guess I mixed two decks together unknowingly. They look similar enough. Wow. Oh no, that's different. What the heck? But anyways, but that's what I'm saying is like, I feel like there could be a moment for you guys where it's like, I thought like we don't, like, there's just this feeling of there's a moment of where you're going to clearly see the truth of this, and you're going to see this is this and that is that, and no more confusion. Like, there's a need to come out of confusion or illusion. There could be illusion in this situation. And not wait on this person to alleviate that. Like, there's a need for you to use your discernment here and to gather information is what I would advise, is like, try to make sure you stay ears open to any information that might give you more clarity on this person. But yeah, let's go into the extended reading where I want to look at what is this person's true intentions toward you. What are their next actions likely to be, and just guidance on this connection for you. Like, whatever you need to hear, I want to really deep dive into that. Because I feel like there are truths to be revealed in this situation, but hopefully that gave you guys some clarity, because I just want to look at between the two. Like, I feel like on the left side, you're giving this person a lot of benefit of the doubt for the way that they're treating you. And there's this energy of like, they're just waiting to figure out what they're going to do, and then they're going to take action toward me. Like, they're more invested in the shared plan. Like, I feel like you think that they're maybe more invested in making this work, or like that you should be lenient, that you should wait for this person. I feel like the truth is this person is trying to figure themselves out and like why they do the things they do, and trying to figure out what they actually want in life, why they feel the need to keep all these options around, like how they feel empty inside no matter what they do, like why. Like, those are some of the things going on in your person's mind. It's a lot less about you, but I do feel like you inspire them to be a better person. I do feel like that's true, because you embody this very strong, like, I know what I want energy. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I'm going to take it into the extended. If you're able to hit the like button, leave a comment. I really appreciate you guys. And if you want to see more of my readings, I would love for you to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so you're able to see when I post next. Other than that, I hope to connect with you again soon.